Screened again. It's not happening. I will not allow it. No. Get out of here, chat. Get out of here, chat. We don't need to see no chats. We don't need to see no echo chambers. All right. We're back here. We're going to be reacting to this podcast because I wasn't invited again. YouTube. And I had asked Agent Virus. I took down all the videos. I was very respectful because his community did not want drama. And so I took down my videos too. And I said to him after that, I was like, okay, are we good? He's like, yeah, we're good. I'm like, next time, just ask me. Just ask me. Ask me. That's all, you know? And if he's like, well, you know, he could have just said, we're not going to have you on this podcast, or, you know what, we thought about it and you just don't fit the podcast. He didn't even talk to me, acknowledge me. That's okay. It's all right. That is okay. Because guess what? Have I got a special segment for him professionally? Professionally. Let me get the chat up. All right, here we go. I got to just do some back end stuff on YouTube real quick. And then I believe I changed the title of this. Hopefully I did, because it's not sponsored anymore like it was earlier today. Let me make sure. Let me check this. I just got done my errands too, so this is perfect timing. Destiny. Yep. Okay, here we go. Good. Okay, so let's do this on. Let's go here. Let's go. Let's tag Agent Virus. Let's tag. What's this guy's name again? Oh, I can get unknown. The unknown. I think I know him. The unknown. The unknown. I don't know if I can find his name actually. All right, well that's fine. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. I think because I asked the unknown, he said it wasn't his fault. He said he's just part of this, so I'm gonna blame Agent Virus for this one. No, I'm almost done. Then we'll get to the reaction. Okay. I already got things to say professionally, by the way. And he will not react to this anymore because his community does not want it. They don't want this, so this will be a one-sided thing. I'm just gonna get the chat up now on YouTube, and then we are good to go. Pop out. There we go. Pop out. Okay, got it. All right, we are up. I'm coming through on YouTube. Yep. Okay. Got audio on YouTube. Got chat up on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Hello, fellow Destiny Rising content creators. My name is Plazukas. I am part of the official content creator. Therefore, I cannot start a beef with anybody. But the good news is I don't. I speak professionally about other content creators. Okay? And if there's any issues with that, you know, hopefully that listen, my official content creator tag is just, you know, it's not that like serious technically. So if all things are considered, I'm okay with it going away. But I'm not. That's not the intent of this. It's not bad faith. I should have been part of this. And there's an open in here that basically says why I should have been part of this. Here we go. Let's start. Let's just get it. Let's get it out of the way. Let's go.
I thought it was a week earlier than that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Almost a month.
Yeah.
A month since their last one. Yes.
Because I think we did that one like the week before Act 2 came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think because we speculated on Act 2 on how.
So he's over here
in
his thing's in the middle here. So I'm just gonna cover up his thing
Now-
because he's over there.
Well,
This is definitely a much smaller one than the last time, mostly due to some scheduling issues.
Knock knock. Who's there? Plazookas. I would have been available for this podcast. It would have had at least 5 on here, and now that there wouldn't be dead air professionally on this podcast. But I don't even get like a last minute. You could have last minute. I would have literally dropped everything to be on here because I made such a stink about it last time. But no. Which obviously indicates that you don't respect me. And that's fine. But I'm going to be honest with you. If you're in this space with me currently covering this game, and you also cover another game, by the way, an anime Eastern gacha style waifu Gunner simulator, okay, that you're obviously trying to highlight. I know what your plan is, Agent Virus, and I'm not going to have you smear Destiny Rising. Okay, it deserves criticism, but not if you're doing it in bad faith. So here we go.
And some slight miscommunications, but
Yes, we are very good at organizing these.
yeah.
Hey man,
I'm here, man. I talked to the unknown earlier today at 8 a.m. They knew that I would have been available at some level. Nothing. Dead air.
I just show up, bro. I just show up. That's it.
Yep. But we do have
He said he just shows up, which is what he said to me too. He wasn't trying to get into the drama. Somebody here made the decision not to talk to me.
a new face here, Clay Carm or
Point two professionally, there's a new person here, not even on the previous podcast. Again, another perfect time for me to come on as a new guest as well. I'm not saying I could have replaced this guy, but I know who he is from a content creation space.
Sid. You would know him by Sid on the leaderboards in Destiny Rising.
How do
You want?
I don't look at the leaderboards. They're all broken. They don't even they don't have integrity. You know?
Want to introduce yourself, Clay?
Howdy.
introduce myself?
Yeah.
How do I do introductions?
I mean, just give yourself a bit of an overview, like what you do in Destiny Rising, what kind of content you like to create, and your own personal perspectives on stuff.
Honestly, I'd be making doodles in Microsoft
Oh my god, I just fell asleep professionally. Hold on. Let me wake up.
Paint for my content.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, whoa. No, seriously though. Seriously, okay, break. If it's this content creator, the one that actually did that, I watched like 2 of his videos when I started playing Destiny Rising. They're really good. They're really good. Doesn't mean that he's cut out for a podcast, but I will admit that content was extremely engaging, and the editing and the humor, I liked it a lot. So if this is that person, okay, instead of the unknown, which is who I said was the content creator last time, that guy is the real content creator. He's even above me. Doesn't mean you're ready for a podcast because I just fell asleep. Maybe it's the nerves.
Love it.
That's the most enjoyable thing I do. And then in Destiny Rising, I log in, I do my daily bounties, and I run Expanse and Calamity Ops all day.
Grind
Because
on
those are the
leaderboard.
2 forms of content that I like.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, that's pretty much one of the only things that inspires me to play Destiny Rising. Going through the
I will not do that. I was doing that up until a point, but after the last pit and the exploits and stuff, I just stopped doing that. And that wasn't even that fun. It's not the reason I like Destiny. So, I could offer a different opinion professionally on this podcast. Wasn't allowed to. Again, totally rejected. And just so everyone knows, I'll be doing my own podcast tomorrow, 6 a.m. Eastern. And most likely it'll be the same guest I had last week or 2 weeks ago.
Expanse and Calamity Ops. Well, and
Come on. Talk.
we also have Joe Nova as well. You all should remember him from the last podcast, but you can give
Okay.
yourself a quick intro as well.
All right. Yeah. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Joe Nova. I make Destiny Rising content as well, and I just basically post any sort of news, any sort of cool stuff, any sort of fun stuff. I like to talk about Destiny Rising, and I enjoy the game for all of its aspects. You know, shifting gates, expanse, the story. I'm loving the story and the lore, especially that new trailer that dropped for whatever it's going to be for. That's got me excited.
Just coming off negative, obviously negative.
Yeah. And I'll pass it off to Unknown, I guess.
Oh, well, I'm Unknown, just like Joe Nova. I make a lot of essentially news things as well as some guides. That's mainly the things I kind of focus on when it comes to Destiny Rising.
Yeah, you've been really
And-
popping off with the guide content.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I like to enjoy right now. And that's pretty much it. That's what I do right now lately.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to look for some guides for some news, check it out.
I mean, I pretty much just talk about whatever interests me.
Pretty much.
That's about it for me.
Old man yells at clouds.
I'm not that old yet. Haven't reached Unk status. Even though
The Unk status sneaks up on you.
I'm legally an Unk though.
Legally and unk.
Yeah.
Legally and not
My
legally.
sister has a child, so legally an Unk. Well, I think with all the intros done, we can get to talking about some of our topics.
Okay. How far are we into this
Now,
podcast? Wait a
The
second.
first
It has literally been 21 minutes. It took 21 minutes to do. Wait, am I right? Let me see. 21. It took 5 minutes to do intros. I guess that's not that bad. It felt forever, though. I don't know. Professionally.
one that I had listed out was Destiny Rising events, money versus fun.
I'm assuming this is leading into the Hellhest event.
Oh,
Well,
the hell
that's
has to
definitely
be.
one of the big things about it, but it also has to do like with the recent Festival of the Lost event. Well, I guess we haven't really gotten to the event
haven't seen it
proper,
yet.
but
Yeah.
one of the main features of it was the fact that they're advertising this quote new bundle in the store with reused Destiny 2 sparrows.
Bro, have you guys seen how much that bundle actually is? It is
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy. When I saw it, I thought it was like, oh, maybe it's like a $20 bundle or something. It's crazy expensive bundle. There's no way that it should be that expensive.
Especially
I'm
for a
not gonna
reused
lie,
asset.
I didn't look. I just hit buy.
Oh,
Wait, how much is
no!
it?
I think it was like Wasn't it like 1,300 silver, something like that?
No, well, yeah, it was like
It's like $35 or like $30. It's a little bit higher on the end, I have to admit. I really can't say anything bad about this particular segment because it's true.
well, with the coupon, yeah.
Yeah, because I had a coupon. It was like 1,300 silver or something, I believe.
Yeah, I think it regularly is like 1,900, which whenever you convert it, ends up being like what? Because you could.
Okay, here's the good news. Did not need to be on this segment at this particular time because the topic that they're talking about is actually really good. The good news is we have a couple minutes to skip by, so we're going to skip past this and we're going to go to the parts where maybe applies to me. I don't know. I haven't watched this, so we're going to find out.
A few hours, I'm having a fucking blast. I'm waiting for season 2 for some more story content. And then, like, I see the other side of the bubble where it's like, is doom and gloom, this game is fucking dead and no one wants to touch it.
That's like another thing, and it's probably ties into a bit better to a topic later, but there definitely does feel like there's like this little tiny bit in the center where it's people like me who's like enjoying the game enough, but also still very aware of all of the issues and how much is happening, and I'm sandwiched between people who are like, oh yeah, everything's completely fine, and the game doesn't really need to have any big changes or whatsoever, and then there's, the game sucks, why are you still playing it? And
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
The two main camps of every game.
Welcome to the Destiny community.
yeah,
I don't know how long you've been here, but I've been here for quite a long time, and it's.
I
hard to
haven't been a
say.
CC for a good bit.
I
I'm
just mean the
still,
Destiny. I just mean the Destiny
Yeah.
community in general.
yeah, you know, I I'm gonna be honest. I used to think Dado was overblowing things a bit, but
He is. Dado does blows things out of proportion. Absolutely. They all do in the Destiny 2 community. And this is no different when you transmute Destiny 2 conversations into Destiny Ryzen. Destiny Ryzen is not a bad game. It's just that it's not lived up to the mobile aspect of what a Destiny game should be. And this event, this Halloween stuff, has not alleviated that. And unfortunately, concerns going into season 2 are, valid. And although this back and forth here, I totally think is fine as well. Let's continue. Let's go even forward more.
Brought it to my attention is that the character quests, you could only actually do the whole thing if you own the
oh,
character.
yeah, that's
Like,
another
what
thing.
is that? What's the point of that? Like, the character quest should be available to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So
The
they
character
get a
quest
taste of
should
the character.
sell you the character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The character
Yeah.
should sell you the character.
Yeah, like all they give you is like the trial for the first, at least for like the main tier 5s. Yeah, tier 5s. They give you like the first introduction of the quest,
Mhm.
like they did for Estella Gwyn and Hellhest, but like they don't do it for Rossi or Omeko, so you just don't get to experience those until you pull them. It would be
Yeah.
fair, they are in the permanent banner.
Yeah, but it's just so weird to me that they've locked these.
Oh, we don't have
We've been where you're
premium yet.
going for the long haul, not just a long.
Don't have Gwyn or Estella who just can't play those story missions anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me. So I didn't even think about something like that being locked behind the character because it doesn't make any freaking sense at all.
So for those of you, I think this is mostly just to Fyros that have played like other gacha games. When it comes to them releasing new characters and those characters getting like stories based around them, how does it usually work in other gacha games?
So
It's usually
it-
something you could do.
it depends on the title. Now, there are like depending on that unit.
Yeah, and it's the same with Legendary Campaign. You can do it with borrowed characters. So like if you start the activity as Umeko and then borrow like a Ning Fei, when the activity ends, you'll open the chest as Umeko and you would get your experience for Umeko.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. I find it easier just to hop into that Singularity Chaos and do my daily stuff on what.
About it.
Yeah.
However, the Wheel of Glimmer was definitely all right. The login event is also all right. Now they did have that weird post where they for some reason said it was 15 polls when it's not even 5.
Wait, for what?
On their Twitter, they advertised that the login event would give you 15 draws, but
Really?
it gives you like 4.7 draws.
Okay. Here's the reality I need to make. Based on everything I've just heard, and not trying to repeat my previous reaction stream, whatever, 3 weeks ago, okay? I actually think it's a better podcast than it was last time. Although I don't think the third person is participating at all. Just like the last time when there was 2 people that wasn't participating at all. I don't think there needs to be a third person or a fourth person in this particular case. But I would have, especially the fact that this would have been a bigger podcast, they should have had me on there. Or at least asked me. To be shunned, to be disowned, for what? I play the game actively. I have things that I could add to the conversation, although admittedly not specifically this one. I will not be reacting to any more of these. It is what it is. I don't know how serious Agent Virus is to Destiny Horizon. He might just be a duet and new and at Abyss content creator going forward. I'm not sure how Joe Nova or they are committed to this game. I am, so I will do my own podcast tomorrow, and we'll leave it at that. I don't have to say anything more. Goodbye.